Alright guys, welcome back to Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers. So next up is the third mission, which is Gates of Moria. And from the third mission onwards, you get to choose between 3 characters. So yeah, you can play as Aragorn, Legolas, and Gimli. I'm just going to basically go through as Aragorn because I think he's the easiest one to play as. I'm bad enough with Aragorn, but I'm even worse, particularly with Legolas. So, yeah, best I stick to Aragorn. They have their own sort of unique moves and stuff, play slightly different, but levels play exactly the same. There's no, like, difference in the levels. There's no extra scenes or anything. So it doesn't really matter too much who you pick, but like, the experience points isn't shared. So if you want to level them up, you'll have to go through the level as, you know, each character, basically. So, but yeah, my Aragorn's level 2. So, alright, let's do it.
So, Gandalf, you tried to lead them over Garadras. And if that fails, where then will you go?
To Moria.
This land has changed. We shall wait here until the path beyond appears safe.
We have had no word from Moria in many years.
Alright. Tell you what, getting the absolute shit claimed out of me on these videos because of the like the music and the footage for the films. I mean, you know, it's not that big of a deal. I remember when you just get copyright strikes for everything back in the day, but anyone's been around that long. Anyway, Gimli's coming with us.
There are orcs, many of them.
Right. Some orcs up. Hello. There is, they've dropped a health potion there, but I can't actually reach it, which is quite annoying. Can you imagine being on like really low health and not being able to get that? Yeah. That'd be my sort of luck. There's a little chest there with some health. Thankfully, the game it's quite generous actually with the health drops. Otherwise, it'd be pretty goddamn hard. So you can lose health pretty quickly.
Quickly, this way!
Archers here. I always hate in games when I get picked off from a distance by archers, you know, when you're trying to fight some other enemies. Some games are really guilty of that is The Witcher 3. It's very bad for that, and Shadow of Mordor, which is, well, Shadow of Mordor, Shadow of War, absolutely 2 of the best Lord of the Rings games. Like, holy shit, they're good. So good. Of course, you got your Battle for Middle-earth games 1 and 2, fantastic strategies. Somebody bow on this guy. Yep. I think you're playing as Legolas. I think he has double the amount of arrows, and he's a bit quicker. I think they might do more damage.
We could pass through the mines of Moria. My cousin Balin give us a royal welcome. Watch out!
For Gimli rather than arrows, he throws his axe, but he's really slow at it. Go. I'd never played that Gollum game in there, which I think was the last Lord of the Rings games released. I've not played that. Apparently that's like by far the worst ever. And just one of the worst games. Shame, because I don't know, I think a game like that probably could have been good if it was given to the right developers. Not many of them around these days, is there? I'm still good. We never got a third game in the Shadow series, man. That Nemesis system. Oh my goodness, and the combat. Just chopping heads off like crazy. Oh my goodness, what a game. Archers. You know, I enjoy the films. I don't like them as much as a lot of people do. I totally get the appeal. A lot of people go crazy for them. It's just like the greatest trilogies of all time, and I enjoy them. A little bit too long for me, especially when it's the extended versions. But for me, I always thought Fellowship of the Ring was the best one. I'm sure many will disagree with that, but I rented that from Blockbusters on VHS. One of the last things. One of the last films I ever rented from Blockbusters, actually. Definitely the last VHS tape I ever rented. DVD was becoming the main format back then. Yeah, I'm old. I know, shut up. Got to grow up in like the greatest time for video games, so pretty cool. You can actually see reflections in the water. But for PS2, this sort of era wasn't that common, to be honest. These guys. Block them all and then they fire and then block again. It's probably where Legolas might be a bit more beneficial because he fires quicker. Definitely not as good with these swords. 2 swords he has compared to Aragorn and Gimli. Damn. Those are annoying. Thanks there. If I can get some crates which have experience in, I don't know where they all are. I know where some are. Alright, it's boss time. Forget what this thing's called. They all fight, don't they, in the film? Very easy, though. Do you know what you're doing? So these tentacles that come out of the water, basically just want to parry them, and it'll stun them. Let's see, I've done that one on the left. Parried it. Just chop it away, and then it'll pop its head out, and then quickly fire an arrow. That's all you need to do. You're only going to get one arrow at a time. Every time you hit a tentacle, it'll poke his head out. Yeah. Get one arrow as quick as possible. So his health goes down super quick, so it only needs a few hits. Very easy. Say that when I get knocked on my ass. Got one more hit, and he's done. You just gotta watch out for the other tentacles here. There you go.
Fell beast.
This is the dawn of Durin, Lord of Moria.
Speak, friend, and enter. Melon. We now have but one choice. We must face the long dark of Moria.
Alright. It's very generous, actually, with its points. Someone like me can get some decent points. Like, 0 perfect. Mostly just good and fair there. Yeah, I told you I was shit. I just can't put together combos. It's one of the reasons I'm so terrible at fighting games. I ain't got the patience to learn, like, all the combinations, and just... My brain just don't work like that, stringing stuff together. It just doesn't. So... Right. But this channel, I've been doing this for a long time now, it's never about me, you know, showing off my mad skills, because they don't exist. It's nostalgia. It's the whole thing. It's like, I just want people to go, holy shit, I remember that. That's kind of the main purpose of this thing. Anyway. What do we got? Let's get that rush attack there. Actually, I can get that as well. Ranger's Fury. Why not? But, well, I'll just quickly save. Alright, so that is the Gates of Moria done. Next time, it'll be Balan's Tomb. So, as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you next time.